welcome to Wrenches and Race Cars, where we attempt to build budget race cars using a lot of stuff we found at the scrapyard. Let's get into it. So in this video installment, we're going to be trying to button up the front of the Fox here. Got a lot of stuff that needs to get in here yet, all the belt spinny things and all that good stuff. First thing I'm going to work on here, got a radiator from the scrapyard, of course, out of a SN95 Mustang. Now, they don't cool quite as well apparently, but it has a nice electric fan with it I'd like to utilize. So I'm going to see if I can retrofit this thing in here and have a little nicer radiator than the one that came out of this heap. That's a lot better. Originally, the radiator would have set down in there, little rubber mounts, and it would have just plopped against there, but this one has stud posts on it. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do it the Wrenches and Race Car way, and we're just going to drill a hole down through there, each side, punch 2 holes, throw some rubber in there, and then just use the existing knobs on the top here and fasten a little bracketry on there, and it'll be fine. Got the bottom in there, got some rubber plates underneath it. That side got some rubber under it. This side made a little bracket out of some metal I had, nothing fancy. This side I used the rubber bracket that was on the Fox body and just kind of squished it down over, bolted it in there. Thing's solid, really great. Got a little more accomplished here. Got the alternator bracket on with all that good stuff. Got the power steering set on there. Got the water pump in. Starting to look a little more complete.
Alright, what are we about to do here, Brant?
We're going to give this sucker the first, definitely not sketchy at all, test drive.
It's definitely
we
not
got half
sketchy.
a headlight. We got kind of brakes, no interior, no seat bolts.
My seat.
It kind of has half a belt running around the water pump, no alternator. So we'll see if we can hopefully not get stranded in this rainy, cold weather.
Oh dear.
See that one's coming that way?
Good this way. Get in the clear here. Really can't see out of the windshield at all, can we?
Not really.
Yeah.
Turn the light off. I can't see nothing.
Well, this has gone south pretty quick.
We have about zero visibility.
Really. I'm trying to hold my flashlight so we can see the lines on the road, and we really can't see anything. Oh dear.
Yeah, she ain't running too hot.
A bit of vibration.
5th gear works.
Oofta.
4th gear works. I think we got all the gears.
I think we're about in the ditch too. Might want to go your way.
What was that?
What the Harry? Watch out. There's a turn here.
I think we got more smoke coming out of the breather than we got coming out the exhaust.
Got some blow by.
I think we're down about half the cylinders. This has not been a very great first drive. Oh boy, I think that belt we stuck on flew off. I have no power steering.
Well, if it makes it back in the garage, it's a success.
You can spin the tires. How much smoke do we got? Surprisingly not a lot.
However,
Radiator's completely cold, so that's not a great sign. We might not have water circulation. Well, considering the fact the water pump belt flew off,
yeah, it's
that's
probably
a good chance.
probably not circulating a ton.
Looks like our homemade tensioner here kind of didn't last very long. We might need the right belt for that, probably.
This was our headlight, in case y'all were wondering.
Yeah, we had a quality. It was zip tied on there though, so it wasn't going anywhere.
Marker lights for safety.
Yeah.
Of course.
And the brake lights work when you go and brake, so you know that's really all you need.
You don't need lights at night.
All right, we're putting some bolts in the seats here so that we don't fly out of this thing in our first test drive here.
Remember, always have at least one bolt in your seat.
At least one. That's all yours is going to have. Put two in mine.
For safety. You can see who he values here.
Yep.
Hopefully this time we can actually see where we're going, possibly.
That would be a plus.
The old window brush. In case some of you kids don't know how to wash a window. Look at that. It's a lot of years of grime.
Oh, just turn it over.
Use the other side if you do that. Eventually, if you forget about it, it'll get clean again just over time. Imagine being able to see through your windows.
Crazy.
It'd be nice at night.
Wonder if we can get this one. Look how bad that one is. See that? Can't see nothing through it. A little bit of carpet cleaner, a little bit of glass cleaner.
So what's your mixture there exactly?
It's
what
about 20-40 carpet cleaner and glass cleaner.
Okay, yep.
And then you just want to work it in with your nice carpet brush or, you know, wheel brush, whatever you use it for.
Window brush in this case.
Go for nice circular motion. See that brown coming out of there? It's about to be clear as anything right now.
Clear as mud.
Yep. Take your clean side of your thing here. Give it a little wipe down. Get your little second clean coat of glass cleaner. And the rag you use to clean all the other windows. Just give that a nice little wipe down.
Just like that, ready for your date.
Yeah, look at that. You can see right through it except for the garbage tin underneath. Even got the racing cracks in it. You want them for speed. It allows the tire to move as you're driving. Alrighty, now it's light outside. We can give this thing a first real test drive. We got a little bit more things fixed up. We got a new alternator on it. It's making out some great voltage. We got a nice professional catch can here. Mountain Dew for everything. We got the battery unhooked because there's about 2 relays that are kind of, you know, hooked up, hot wired. So just hook that on when you're ready to go.
Just a couple things I noticed. Maybe you want to go over your throttle there, that the throttle linkage is how that works.
Well, that's something professional. I spent a lot to get that one. You got these cable ties here. They're high quality. They hold that in place, and then the original spring that was in there just kind of unalived itself. So we got to.
That didn't come off a screen door.
Yeah, I think that might have came from my back door. Other than that, we got some. I made this fancy spacer here. It took me a couple hours.
It's a pretty nice idler puller.
Yeah, you get these fancy spacers and add an idler there so the belt doesn't rub. Oh, what else do we got going on?
You don't need all your nuts.
Well, that's threaded into the alternator. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
What else? We got the blow-by tube just kind of hanging out there. Point it down so you can't see the stuff shooting out of it. Cause, you know, we reuse the rings.
We got some wind in our tires.
Yep.
We got most of our lug nuts.
Polish the windows up a little bit so we can kind of see the direction in which we're headed.
It's one of these muscle car guys. You got to show how much horsepower the car has on the side of the car. Yeah, got to let them know it has 5 horsepower.
Yep. Got the back trunk here, nice, and you don't really need a latch for it. It's just kind of.
Yeah, that's overrated.
Yeah,
Latches.
that's just kind of how it is. Big thing here is we got no mud flap on this side, but this side puts down a lot of power, so we got a mud flap there. We don't want rubber on the paint.
Yeah. I'd say it's...
Pop this dent out where a tree was growing into it where we found it.
I'd say it's road trip ready.
I would say so.
Let's send it.
Let's do it.
That wasn't
Show
so...
your power. We have E for fuel.
Nice. I feel very safe in here. Like I'm not in any type of danger. Watch out, there's some vehicles coming down the road. There's a Mustang.
Yeah.
Nice car. Well. Oh dear. We can't put these windows down, can we?
I don't think so.
It smells great in here already.
I don't know if they work very well. Oh, mine works, kind of.
Hey, we got a crack to breathe out of. There we go. Maybe we can breathe a little bit.
It's not too bad. Get some heat in the motor.
I think your timing is a little bit off.
I think you need some timing or some plugs, one of the two.
Kind of brakes. Actually not
I don't
bad.
know if it's got power brakes, but it's got brakes.
It's got brakes. I love how the exhaust just comes right through the through the dash. Really nice feature. Oh,
oh that's fifth.
probably should have put 2 bolts in my seat.
Probably wouldn't have been a bad idea.
1 bolt doesn't really cut it. Not really anything to hang on to over here either. It's kind of
Yeah, you don't really got much. I'm hanging on to the steering wheel.
hanging on to that. I don't want to hang on to it too much. Someone may or may not have done it there in their Corvette.
What the world?
I don't know who that would have been. Ah!
Seat's full
My
on.
seat kind of moved a lot there. We have a very concerned citizen. Wonder how they got onto our closed course.
No idea.
We did get this course closed down, but it looks like a couple people made it on.
They can't read.
Yeah.
Seems to like the higher RPMs for some reason. It sputters a lot down low. You got good oil pressure yet?
I don't see any
No
steam,
gas.
any boiling over.
Probably figure out why it's running bad before we beat on it. Now it's getting worse.
Tachometers.
Yeah, that doesn't work the greatest.
Doesn't really work. Got a little bit of
We'll blow by, that's fine. working out for you?
Kind of moving a lot. Now should we find out how badly it overheated?
Probably should.
Oh, we're 2 for 2 for making it back. So what's your first impressions on this here sports car?
Oh, she's fast. She's probably very overheated with the amount of smoke coming off the radiator.
It would appear as maybe it's very overheated. That's normal. You know, it's a drag car, small radiator.
I see a lot of water boiling on the engine, so that's good.
That's good. That's what you're looking for.
We're sitting at 210 degrees. What's our radiator looking like? Top of the rad's 150.
That could be worse.
Bottom's 80. So we had a little bit of circulation going on. But there's a lot of fuel laying on the top of the motor, so that's not ideal, really, for what we're going for here.
You're really looking for not a whole lot of gas to be sitting on top of the motor.
Yeah, it's normally not the best, especially when it's just boiling against the head there and running down at the exhaust.
That's good.
So we should probably see where that's squirting out of. Might be a good option. But other than that, it didn't blow up. It didn't actually push water out, so that's good. We have not a ton of pressure.
Might have actually not overheated drastically.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, kind of a win.
It spun at least one tire for a second or two.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Win. Big puddle of gas in the front and all along here, so we pop the intake off.
It's kind of a lot of gas.
Yeah, for driving is probably not ideal. So we're gonna hook the battery up here, and yeah, we got some sprayage going on there.
That's not. I mean, that'll hurt your gas mileage.
Yeah, that's.
You can't have that.
That's why it was only getting 4 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, I mean, there was some gas kind of boiling and.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely not ideal circumstances. That's for sure.
But. Right.
All right, put a new O-ring in that thing. Doesn't seem to be leaking. I think we're on the road for another test drive.
Fuel pump sounds a little better.
It's still got a little bit of hissing going on, but
what's right there? Well, it's not doing it now, but I think this one's leaking a little too. Oh wait. So
it's wet.
Thought I saw a little something coming out of that one, but it's not leaking now, so it's probably mint. Oh, it's leaking. It's leaking.
Well, I guess we put one on that one too.
I guess, yeah.
Those junkyard O-rings weren't the greatest.
O-rings being dry for 20 years.
Oh, now she's squirting all over the place.
Oh, nice.
Alright, the old girl was sputtering a bit above like idle. It didn't want to run right above idle. It didn't have power, so tested the throttle position sensor and it didn't have any voltage on the signal wire. So I swapped it out with another one I had, and now it's getting good voltage when you move the throttle. So I'm going to take it for another test drive and see if it fixes it up. Had to pull the throttle body because that sensor's down on the bottom, making it a pain to get to.
So hopefully between the massive fuel leak and the throttle position sensor, maybe it'll run better now.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Maybe we'll be feeling all 5 horsepower.
All right, you want to fire it up and see if it does things.
Let's do it.
That, I'm going to stick the mass airflow in. Control. 1 second. All right. Gap in it. That's good.
That's what you're looking
for. Yeah, that nice gap there.
Was that the cylinder that wasn't quite as warm?
Oh, I'm not sure. It what was that? Not even sure those were the right plugs. We just kind of mismatched a couple in there.
What you really want for horsepower is these autolite copper.
The good ones.
Cobra 104s. That's how much horsepower they add. In case you ever wondered what the numbers mean.
Yep. That's what they don't tell you. That's the horsepower.
Alright, so what exactly happened here?
Well, things took a turn for the worst. Trying to put new plugs in it. Broke the plug off. Now we got to try to get the rest of the plug out of the head down there. So, this is great. Things are going awesome. Having a great time. Probably just going to push it in the weeds and maybe buy another car.
Alright.
Got the easy out hammered in there. Give it a little extra pressure and see if we can get them threads to come out. Oh no, oh, it's turning, maybe. Something's happening. Oh, it's stripping the socket off. Because that's not the correct socket to use on an easy out.
Got a vice grip and 2 pry bars currently on an easy out in the spark plug.
We got the inside of the spark plug out by starting it and blowing all the ceramic everywhere. Probably should have videoed that. It made a nice little bang and stuff went flying.
After you hit the spark plug with a punch.
Yeah, something like that. Broke it loose.
So in case you ever wondered if that would work.
Okay. Get some pressure on there. Holding it in. Get some leverage. And it's just put out the easy out. I'm really wishing for one of those easy out tools right now. Safety squints.
Might be a bit aggressive with the heat.
I accidentally had it set to 300. Beautiful. Kind of fits on there. It's probably going to break right off. It's about melted the easy out off. Alright. Jam that into here. Give it a little bit of seating pressure. If I can bend my headers a little bit, that ought to do. Ratchet. Oh, it came loose. Did it?
Oh my word.
No way. I don't believe it.
There ain't no way
It didn't come loose.
It's just stripping.
Did it? About to find out.
It's just stripping. You ain't gonna touch that thing. Oh my goodness.
It's getting warm. Hurry up. It's getting warm. It's getting really warm.
I kind of believe you.
Ow. Ow. Come on. It's gotta be about out. Ouch.
You got like rags and stuff around here, you know. Oh, that one, you'll never get that back.
Ooh, hot, hot. Hey, it came out. I cannot believe that.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Hang yeah.
Well, that's how you get a broken spark plug out if you ever need to, you know.
Alright, we got all the spark plugs in, got that whole debacle broken spark plug figured out. So we're going to see if it seems to idle any better, see if that mist cleared up at all. Put that on.
mass airflow sensor.
Probably put that back on, huh?
You might need that. For it to
Doesn't
run
seem
right.
to like to idle down very nice for some reason, but mass airflow might have had something to do with that. All right, that's on.
Or if that thing's giving it
Too much air.
yeah, something.
Well, I think it's time to take it for a test drive and see if it actually does things when you put the throttle down.
See what happens. Still have that situated.
All right. First things first, seatbelt.
Safety.
Safety first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it in there. Check for neutralisis. Clutch.
That was
Key. First, reverse. Full power. Nice. See if there's anyone coming. Don't think so. All right, this is the test. What's that revving up thing? Got a lot of shakes. I think that flat tire's shaking a bit. A lot of smoking.
Does it run any better though?
I'm not sure. I didn't really get into it too much yet.
I think it's a little better.
I'm falling out
My
the
seat
door.
kind of moved a lot.
Moving all over the place. Nice.
It seems to run better.
Definitely does. I wonder if we still got some timing off or something. That might clear it up.
And it could be your exhaust.
Yeah, the exhaust isn't feeling great.
That's better.
Tries to do things now.
Hey, it idled down, didn't it?
Kind of. Now it idles too low. Oh yeah. He's a ripper.
boy. I think you adjusted your idle down too far now.
Oh yeah, I turned that down.
Now that it seems like it actually idles down now though for some reason. Maybe it just needed a burnout.
I think so. Got a bit of a miss at like mid-throttle, mid-RPM. Have to look into that a little bit. Nice.
That's probably a bit much with no fan.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it has a little temperature in it. That was unexpected.
Maybe seemed that way, huh?
Wow. Okay then. Interesting.
You really want to breathe that in.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, your bottle kind of blew off there, I think is what happened.
No, that wasn't even tight. I think the radiator hose blew off. Let me see that light up here for a minute. See if we can see what happened here. Yep, lower radiator hose unalived itself.
Well, I think maybe a fan is in order.
Yeah, maybe a fan and a better radiator. Hey, well at least it kind of runs now, so.
You gotta get them good and hot.
Start.
Work the cobwebs
get
out
the
of it.
rings broken in. All right, well, we got some cooling issues obviously to figure out. It's running a little bit weird. Got a few little things we got to work on, but at least it runs and drives now. We can move it around. But that'll be all for today's video.